Hello, welcome to Homorazzi. Let's get right to our updates. Tommy, I have to ask you about the shirt.
So,
I know, man. I don't believe
Is
it.
it for clarification for people?
okay,
or?
I'm gonna show you what the shirt is, okay? So follow me, camera, follow me. Okay, so you see the front, and then you turn around, and you see the back.
Tricky.
You should have just worn it the other way.
Would have been more appropriate.
True!
But now there's a reveal.
It was really funny whenever I wore this shirt like last week or something, and everyone's walking by like, man, yeah, right. And then I turn around, they're like, yeah, nailed
Makes
it.
sense.
Nailed it.
So where's that from?
It's from Shania Twain concert when I went to the Stampede a couple weeks ago, and we went specifically for Shania Twain, and it was life-changing. She was so good. The last time I saw her, I was like 20 and on acid, so I don't remember her at all.
And what about you, Adam? Anything new for you?
We won our softball season.
Yes.
So, what?
I can't believe that. Like, you're so good.
No, we won the playoffs, so all the way through the season. We won the season, then we won the Miss Wessa, which is the drag contest that you do for this entire league.
Which is the single greatest event
It's so
in
good.
Vancouver
I watched it
every
too.
year.
You judged it.
Oh yeah, I was one of the judges and it was
Why was
awesome.
he a judge? I should have been called to judge.
Because I couldn't make it. So, and then we won the playoffs. So it was the Triple Crown. It happens like only once every blue moon kind of thing. So it was a big deal. And we like mercied all the teams in the end. We just were on our game. We had all our best players. It was a ton of fun. So it was a really good end to the year.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Well, I'm packing for LA tonight.
No,
but
no.
I will say.
No.
What?
Where's your top knot? That's what we're talking about.
okay,
That's what's
finally.
new for you.
Yes, that's true.
Jesus got my mail and decided to take it away from him.
No. I'm so disappointed. You raised a lot of money for it.
So yeah, I decided I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it or not, but then I was raising money for my niece's autism walk, and I put it out there on Facebook, and I said if I can raise $750 by tomorrow, I'll cut it off. And then
5 minutes, right? In 5 minutes.
Well, that same
quickly.
night I got to $875 or something, so I did it. I cut it off. So.
Where'd you get that idea?
What do you mean?
I literally, you have not given me any credit for this. I've told like 30 of our friends. I, pretty sure on this show, told you like, I will pay you. Start some charity thing. We're going to something coming up. If you do a charity thing,
You just
we'll
threw
get
in the
so
charity
much
thing.
money.
You said you would pay me to do it.
No, I swear to God, I said something about people getting together, giving some sort of proactive contract to get you to cut that off with money.
Calm down, just a top knot.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
He's taking all the
We'll have
credit
to
for it.
we'll have to look at the clips and
Look
see
at,
if
there's
this
the
is true.
clip. So, yeah.
All right, let's move on to gossip. Now, first things first, we're going to talk about some of Lifetime's biopic updates.
So right now there's two that they're making. The first one is the Aaliyah biopic, which was going through some trouble with their actress Zendaya. She pulled out because everyone said she wasn't black enough.
That's so ridiculous.
What are you waiting on, dramatic pause?
And so she pulled out, and then the movie was kind of on hiatus. But then my spirit animal, Wendy Williams, came in as one of the new executive producers, and they're bringing the movie back, and they've cast an unknown to play Aaliyah.
Some girl from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I think she was like on Victorious or something like that.
So
and
she's
she's
black
black enough,
Yeah.
and she's got nice hair, and I think we're gonna get a good movie out of this because Wendy is all about the dirt.
My lord.
We want to know. Did I just pop? Like
You
I
did.
just popped.
It's popping or popping?
Popping.
Okay.
So we're gonna get all the details about R. Kelly, about like her weird marriage to R. Kelly, because she was underage when she married him and all that stuff, and then like what happened on the plane. They don't really care about the music. They're not allowed to use the music because the family's not letting them, but we just want to know the dirt.
Like
right?
they can't use her singing it. They can't even use the songs with
I don't
someone
know.
else
I don't know.
singing
I don't
it.
know exact the details. That's kind of like what's the Whitney biopic. We'll
Yeah,
get to that in
we'll
a
get to
second.
that.
but
Did she announce this on her show? Was she like,
Yes.
I saved the day, everyone?
Yes. So the next one is the Whitney Houston biopic, and this one is going to be major. First of all, Angela Bassett is
Family.
directing this.
Yeah.
And the family is so offended. They think it should be on the big screen, and I'm just like, first of all, Angela Bassett's directing this. Like, you need
Yeah.
to take many seats. They cast Yaya DaCosta, my favorite ANTM alum.
Was she?
She's my favorite.
Okay.
Love her.
She's one of the few that I actually remember.
Yeah, I
And
remember
she's
her name. 'cause
And
it's
she's got a
so neat.
career. Like, she's been in a whole bunch of movies, and there's a couple of promo shots they took of her, and it looks great. Like,
Okay.
she looks really good. So the thing with this movie is they are allowed to use the songs, but not her voice. So Canadian legend Deborah,
Who was at White Party.
Cox, and who was at Vancouver Pride last year,
Yeah.
and who I cry every single time she sings. She is recording the songs over.
So the interesting thing about this that I read is that Whitney Houston's daughter is super pissed that she didn't get cast, and because she wanted to play her mother, and she thinks she's some actress.
She wanted to play.
Yes.
No, not with that space. She could be
Right?
Bobby Brown.
I've seen those pictures, and I don't know if she's got like a filler or something. They like black it out somehow. Like I think she's got weird. It's huge.
No, it's because her dad, Bobby Brown, has
Yeah.
a really big space in between his teeth. Nothing wrong with that. It makes you unique. But like, you can't play Whitney.
No.
No.
You're not gonna play Whitney.
But the thing was, so they asked Angela about it. She's like, I did not consider her. I never considered her. This is an acting position. She is a beautiful girl. She is not an actress. This was not going to happen. Plus, I think they're filming it in like 21 days or something. There's not much. I don't think Lifetime has $1 million to be thrown around.
It's true.
So.
And Angela Bassett's directing it. Like, have faith. She's a legend. She knows what she's doing.
As a director, though.
Does it matter?
Okay.
Does it though? With those arms she has?
I feel those arms. Those arms will make this happen.
Yeah, she can hold the camera.
Fine, we'll see how this works.
I'm really excited. I'm gonna watch both of them.
For sure.
And yeah. So
And
there you
cry.
go. And cry.
To Debbie Cox.
With a snack.
All right, that's all we have for gossip. When we come back, we're going to move on to music. Welcome back. We're moving on to music now. And in the last few episodes, we were talking about some of our favorite summer songs and some of our favorite Pride songs. And one we haven't talked about is Rita Ora, I Will Never Let You Down. So let's check it out.
When you say you've had enough and you might just give it up. Oh, I will never let you down. When you're feeling low on love, I'll be what you're dreaming of. Oh, I will never let you down. Oh, I will never let you down.
So this one came out actually in March, but it kind of, I didn't hear it until World Pride at the end of June, and it kind of stuck with me, and then it's just kind of really building up and picking up steam. It's a great summer song. It's totally like a lovey-dovey homo, I want to be in the sun.
It's very homo.
And you have a good remix of it.
There's like 5 good remixes of it out, and they're all amazing. And it was last weekend we were out, as we always are because we're drunks, and we were leaving one bar, and then the song came on, and we literally like whoop, and went right up the stairs, and it was. It's a great song.
Yeah, well, the funny thing about this song, as I was telling you earlier, is that I remember adding this song to my playlist a while ago, and it was just kind of like, there were some other better songs, and I just kind of forgot about it, and then you.
That's the story of Rita Ora. So
Yeah.
she's been around for a long time, but she's always just been like good, you know? Like I never really loved any of the songs that she put out. She was kind of okay, and then this song came out, and now I'm paying attention to her, but she's been around for like a moment, right?
So again, are you paying attention because the song's that great, or the remixes are really doing it right?
The song is really good. Like I
Okay.
fell in love with the original song, and then the remixes were doing really good, and then the video, she's so pretty.
Yeah.
Like she is beautiful. So this may be my Pride song, actually.
Your March, summer of spring Pride song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we've talked about this song before, and it's Robin and Röyksopp's Do It Again, but they just came out with the video. Let's take a look.
We just do it again. Let's do it again. Don't care what they say. It hurts so good.
So what do you guys think of this?
Oh, don't be that angry.
I'm not angry, I'm disappointed.
Okay, actually, what's your take?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what is this, like the Mexican Revolution or something? I'm not really an expert on what's happening here.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and it's based on that, and it's about like.
You looked up what was happening in the Robin video?
Yeah, like
Well,
I
it's
didn't do
kind of
20 minutes
all
of
over the
research.
place.
It's odd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, the weird thing is, and I don't get this, so I get it, like it's like some sort of drama period piece. Why is Robin's goblin face in this thing? Like, suddenly she appears. For like, 10 seconds at the most, spread, and it's just her spinning like a goddamn top. And I forget how, sorry, but like terrifying she looks until you see her every time.
She
and
looks
you're
like an elf.
Ugh.
But like a scary elf.
But when you just see flashes of her, you're like, wait, what's happening?
It's odd.
This song, the whole release of this song has been kind of weird. Don't you feel like the song is good, but it never, got traction,
Yeah.
and then it took so long for the video to be released, and the video isn't very good. Like, it just, I feel like.
I mean, like the concerts kind of got in the way, and they had to
Yeah.
do live stuff, so they couldn't really focus, and who knows what. I think just
The video
video's
takes
like a
2
backseat.
days.
Looks
Yeah,
like
the
it's-
video's not my
it is.
favorite, but I will say I kind of like how much of a contrast it is. Like it's very easy to do a dance club and complement the song with exactly what it is.
Oh yeah,
but this is very very
It's
different.
such a great idea to do a video that doesn't
No,
complement
but I mean
the
it's
song,
like
just
it was
to spice
interesting. I was
things
kind of
up.
like, what's gonna happen?
I would say it's something different.
Yeah.
It's not usual. Plus, they're more artists. Like Röyksopp and
They're edgy.
Robin. Well, they're not like, I don't know, Girls Aloud or whatever. Like, that's not their thing. They're just doing something more like, this is personal. We wanted to do something beautiful that
Way to pull
manifested
out,
our da-da-da
way to
stuff.
pull out Girls Aloud. Like they're not even a band anymore. Anyway.
Calm down.
Well, speaking of weird videos, let's check out the latest from Weird Al Yankovic.
Work on that grammar, you should know it. They flow for its viewer. Oh, yeah.
Al was like a staple in my childhood.
Oh, for
right?
sure.
Yeah.
Totally. So he's been away for a long time, and now everyone is kind of doing parody videos. Like the Drag Race girls are all doing parody videos. Everybody on YouTube is doing a parody video. So I started watching these, and he is still the best.
He is.
He's good.
So funny, and yet like wholesome. So my mother
Nothing's
can watch the
dirty. Yeah,
video.
really.
You know what I mean, with me and laugh. Like he's really great. Like he's releasing them like bang bang. Like 3 or 4 days he kept releasing them, and I think
He's getting a
that's-
lot of stars to participate in it.
because he's Weird Al. Everybody loves Weird Al.
Plus, those stars are like not maybe our age, but adults when it came out and still like it and remember it. So they're like, of course, I grew up with this. It's hilarious,
Yeah.
and that's like original humor. That, like you said, is cleaner humor, but it's still funny and it's
still
well
funny.
written.
That's all we have for music. We're gonna move on to movies now, and first up we have the trailer for Hercules.
Do we die in this battle? My time's not come yet. Not sure about yours.
We will fight for you. And we will die for you.
Have faith in yourself. Now, tell me, who are you? I am Hercules!
This looks so awful. I cannot believe it got made. And it's going to make so much money.
Do you know what I think? I think that the movie will actually be better than what the trailer
No,
shows.
I think you don't know what you're
No,
talking
well,
about.
like, I
think
feel
that
like all they did
happens.
was like have Hercules fight these giant animals and beasts.
What do you think this movie's
I
gonna
know,
be?
but like, there has to be more story than that.
No!
You sit through this. We will pay for your ticket together, and you sit through.
LTV will pay.
Well, some fan will write in for Patrick to see it. No, it looks awful. They showed you the best parts that we're going to see of this. That's all this is. It's the Herculean trials. It's like killing the Nemean lion.
Well, then forget it.
That's all it's going to be. Like, there's some chick in it for 3 seconds who he probably bangs and gets pregnant, and that's it.
The hair.
Oh, God. And just like, I am Hercules. Just
No, but
Jesus
doesn't he? But he was saying it like with like, hey, and, like cheesy, and I was
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
It was not good.
Bad, bad, bad agent.
Well, I for one want to see this next movie. Let's check out the trailer for Lucy.
Imagine if we could access 100%, interesting things begin to happen. Yes?
Professor Norman, my name's Lucy. I just read all your research on the human brain. It's a little rudimentary, but you're on the right track.
Thank you.
I have access to 28% of my cerebral capacity. I can feel every living thing.
Since when did you start writing Chinese?
Since an hour ago.
What happens when she reaches 100%?
I have no idea.
I thought like this was just gonna be some like Salt movie, like she's just a spy the whole time. So they had this layer, like that's not who she is. She gets transformed into this, and it's a progressive thing from her getting from like a superhuman to some crazy person who's using 100% of your brain.
Isn't this the same premise as Limitless in a way?
Yeah, like he starts going crazy and
He
crazy.
takes those
yeah.
pills and then he can start using more of his brain again.
It's not hugely original.
I really want to see it.
Okay.
That was the thing. I'm like, oh God, Scarlett Johansson. Oh God, it's gonna be so stupid. And I started watching it. I was like, oh God, this looks great.
Yeah.
She's giving me full Jean Grey.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Like the third one. Yeah, she
and-
goes bitch crazy.
Yeah,
Level
and she goes
5.
totally
Yes,
crazy.
level 5.
The one thing I'm wondering is how they're gonna like. Why does she see everything like an iPad?
Because she can see wavelines. It's like seeing colors and seeing.
She can like
Oh.
read energy. And
She's past levels that we can.
I mean, it looks
understand.
cool. I'll go. I will go see it. It looks
Yes.
kind of cool.
And this is one that I would almost. I've never seen a movie in theaters, but it's so
You may
epic
need
and
to.
huge. You kind of. It's like an X-Men type movie.
Yeah.
You might want to see this. So it seems like she has no opponent. She seems perfect and can do anything. So we'll see where it goes.
Okay. That's all we have for movies. When we come back, we're going to move on to TV.
Just because you want something doesn't mean it's good for you.
You have powers now. Use them. Use them. Use them.
He betrayed us once, and we can never trust him.
We took the fall for you.
This is all some sort of payback.
There's always a price.
Welcome back. We're moving on to TV now, and that was just the promo for season 2 of Witches of Eastwick. Richie.
Actually, Witches of East End.
Oh, East End. Sorry.
East End. You might want to change your notes.
Anyway.
So I watched the first season. Like I was bored one day on Netflix. I was like, oh, okay, there it is. Let's click it on. It is so cheesy.
Yeah?
It is so bad, but it is so delicious.
Is this
I
like your
love it.
desperate mistresses?
Yes,
housekeepers?
It's like Desperate Housewives meets Devious Maids meets like Charmed with really bad acting. It is so juicy. Like, I love it. It's so good. And then like Jenna Dewan Tatum is in it. It's filmed here.
Okay, that's cool.
I love it. It's so good.
Would I actually like this?
Maybe.
I mean, the trailer is all sex and magic and yelling, so that appeals to me.
Well, there is a lot of that, but like, I feel like if you go into this knowing it's just gonna be awful and a soap opera and you just enjoy it for what it is, I think you may like it.
I feel like you said that about your last relationship, and I didn't want to experience that, and I don't want to experience this. I'm gonna pass. If you get through this and get to season 2, I will give it a chance. You, I don't trust.
That'll be a first.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we're gonna take a look at a new series called Girl Meets World. Take a look.
It's a sunny day. I love a sunny day. I love my friends. I love my family. I love a sunny day. I even love going to school.
Okay, what's going on with her?
I don't know. Don't do anything.
I'm in a good mood. This life thing, I think I got it down.
Maya, oatmeal. No, thanks, Mrs. Matthews. Oh, I wasn't asking.
Yow.
Farkle, you too.
Thank you. But my mother already made me eggs, home fries, wheat toast, marmalade, and a strawberry shaped like a star. I'm going to the Farkles. Who's with me?
This is now the story of Corey and Topanga's daughter, Riley, and it's about her journey, you know, to meet the world. It is so cute.
Is it?
Oh my God, it really is.
It's on the Disney Channel.
Of course it is.
But you know what? The best parts aren't with Riley and her friend. The best parts are like, oh, I'm like even just tearing up.
If
or like
you start crying, I'm walking
between
off the set.
between Topanga and Corey, like they have their moments. And then there's a moment with Mr. Feeney, like
He's alive?
no, but he like appears as a spirit to Corey, so he's doing it. It's so good.
Cross it off. I cannot deal
No,
with
it's
this.
so good.
The dead spirit of their neighbor.
No, and he's like, you've done well, Mr. Matthews. Oh, in the middle of the plane, I'm like, I was coming back from World Pride, shocking, and I was so emotional, bawling my eyes out.
I'm sure you're the one gay guy on that plane who wasn't coming down and
Yeah,
crying.
that's
You were like,
true.
I swear, it's just a TV show.
It was
This
so
looks
good.
ridiculous. I will say
It
this.
is. It's Disney Channel. Like it's for 12-year-olds, but it's so memory lane.
No, that's fine. I don't hold a show for kids against that. It's just the conversations this 12-year-old is having with her parents. She is a little too self-aware and a little too sassy and a little too smart. The conversations do not happen. These are not
That's
realistic.
what the Disney Channel is.
I don't like it. I wouldn't know. I don't watch the Disney Channel.
It's good.
Oh my God, I will never watch this show.
You need to watch it just for all the characters that we grew up with. Oh, so good.
Is like the hot friend still in it? And his
not
hotter
yet.
brother?
He's gonna show up.
Okay.
All right, lastly, we're gonna talk about our favorite reality competition series, which is something that you wanted to start off with.
Yeah, this came up for me because Project Runway season 13 is coming out now, and I know Tommy will trash it, but the show is epic. Like, I understand that their viewership has certainly gone down, and maybe the quality of their judges has changed because they keep mixing things up, but it's so much talent. These people are so skilled, and the show is so interesting, and the stuff they comes up with is unique and new and fun, and it's something creative to watch. It's not just some show about people like eating as many frogs as they can before they throw up. Like, this is people showing their craft and challenging one another at it. So I love it. Heidi Klum is a hilarious character.
She's still on there?
She hasn't gone anywhere. Tim Gunn is still a great mentor, and he's good at that.
So who are the judges? Who are the judges?
Nina
right?
Garcia and her little...
She's still there?
Yes, and her squinting over her thing. She's amazing. I'm like 90% sure she's still in it. They go up and down, I think, a little bit. Michael Kors is off. Zach Posen is on it now. So they changed people.
Don't like Zach Posen. He's a pretty big deal.
No Michael Kors, though. The lines that they have from this show, just going on YouTube and clicking funniest lines, it's some of the funniest TV as well. Because it's real, and they're so bitchy. I love it. So that's mine, hands down.
I'm gonna have to go with Big Brother. I was gonna say Survivor, the original sort of.
NSYNC. I hope they got that because it was 100% NSYNC.
I was originally gonna go with Survivor, but I just have to say I probably get like way more wrapped up in Big Brother.
Yeah, you paid for the live feed.
Yep. For a month.
Oh my God. For this month, and then he'll pay for next month.
No. It's so good. I love to see how it all evolves. It's such a social experiment, seeing how people will interact, and it's a lot of very high school type things, just seeing how people break up. But there's also the competition aspect of it and all the twists, and so you never know what to expect. And
okay, Julie Chan, calm down. You know what to expect. You expect secret alliances and people cheating, and
showmances,
people faking who they are outside the house. It's always the same thing. Everyone just lies for 60 days or however long it is. I would go crazy in that house. You can't even read books.
would actually
can't
do
calm
really
down.
well in that
I couldn't. Fine, I couldn't lie. But it would be so much work to keep track. Who am I telling this to, and who actually likes me, and ugh.
Mine is on the Food Network.
I couldn't do that on the Food Network. I should have done that. Damn it.
And it's the next Food Network star. I caught this show like 2 or 3 years ago, and what they're doing is they get a whole bunch of competitors, and they throw them in different challenges that like relay to becoming a Food Network star.
So it's not just how good a cook you are.
No, you have to be a good personality for television, and then the winner gets a trial show.
Did Martha Stewart start this or something? Or no? Is that a different show?
No.
She's trying to bond with you. It's not working.
Whatever.
The biggest winner is Guy Fieri.
He's from this.
But he's from season 2.
Okay.
And I think he's the only one who's really had any kind of success. I mean, there's the Sandwich King, but he's really annoying. It's kind of like Idol. It's kind of like the Next Top Model. The winner is like okay for a few months and then nothing, right? So, but I still love it. It's so good. It's such a good show, and there's food.
All right, that's all we have for TV. We're going to move on to gay news, and it's first up, it's a bit of a casting news that's gay related.
Amazing. Delicious casting.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were going to take this. I thought you were facing one, and I got worried.
So we know. Look, I'm like bracing myself. So The Flash is filming in Vancouver, and they have just cast.
I know who it is.
Oh. Wentworth Miller.
Okay, I was gonna say we studied for this. Like, who are you kidding?
And he just cast Wentworth Miller as Captain Cold, who is the Flash's biggest nemesis. Which means, gird your loins, ladies. We're going hunting.
You are dirty. So what are you gonna get? Like all the receptionists at like the gyms to let you know when he comes in to work out?
Well, actually, the cast of The Flash have come out before to some of my shows, and the cast from Arrow, they've come to my Pride events, like some of the girls and some of the guys. I can't tell you who. So, I mean, I'm hoping we'll get a little bit of interaction, but I think he's just too famous. You know what I mean? I think he's too famous to go to a gay bar.
Yeah, he would get it.
The only thing I'm worried about is the Flash character is so boring. The guy who played it on Arrow is such a dork. He's so dorky. Now that I've caught up with the show, which you made me do, so...
And? You love it.
I really like it.
I told you. It's not,
yes. This is no Charmed or something that's gonna like take over my life, but I really like it.
You're gonna watch it.
I am
every
watching
week.
it, but it wasn't like hugely
Have you
epic.
finished it?
Yes.
He's downplaying it. He's
totally. He's probably
I'm
like,
not downplaying it.
oh my God, it's
no, I
so
will tell you
good.
this. I love
I could see
how
it.
much they kill off people, and that is a big thing here. They don't pull punches. People
Nope.
get shot. People get hurt. People die.
People get stabbed with a katana.
Multiple people.
Multiple.
So that's good. Tell me about the Flash. The Flash was so nerdy.
But
in the
he
Arrow.
is nerdy. Like he's a big nerd. And I saw the trailer or the preview for the next season, and it looks so good. So.
I feel terrible to say this. It's just he's not hot. Like I would like to see someone that I would have
know,
a little
I
bit of
get
a
it.
secret fantasy about, and no one's trying to bang the Flash kid. The other thing I will say, though, it's great for Vancouver. Like, I love that we're keeping the industry here, and these shows are doing really well, and because our film industry is not exactly killing
up
it.
and down.
So that is great that this show is bringing more stuff here. So awesome for that.
And speaking of Vancouver, you have some Pride events coming up.
Yeah, we touched on this last time, but I watched the episode, and it looked like I was so over it, because I was like, yeah, I'm doing this. And it was disgusting, and I was totally embarrassed by myself. So now I'm going to tell it to you with feeling.
Double plug. This is what this is, by the way. He's double plugging this. He underdid it the first time, so he can bring it up again.
Yeah. So Vancouver Pride is this week. It's July 31st to August, I'm gonna say 4th. 5th is when we all like wake up. So we've got a ton of events going on at all the different bars. So it starts with Thursday at Celebrities, we have Liberace, and then Friday is the street party. Also, Big Roger Events is doing Papa on Friday night, which is gonna be great. And then on Saturday, this is the big one. You're going to the Heatwave Pool Party. With Alyssa Edwards.
You were not going to eat for a week before it.
Oh no, I don't care. I wear a shirt.
I know. Tommy is that one kid at the pool.
And then Saturday night, it's myself and Out TV are doing Battle of the Seasons. We've got 7 queens coming, including Bianca Del Rio and Adore Delano. And then Saturday night, we have the after party, and Sunday is the big Rapture closing party finale with Courtney Act and DJ Paulo and Jakinski and Del Stamp. And all those people. So you can get tickets at tfdpresents.com. And that's all.
I would like to say to clarify that when I say you will not eat for a week, I don't mean you, I mean everyone else.
You mean
If
everyone
you
else.
want to come to this,
No, I'm eating
don't eat
now.
for
Like,
a week.
this is the worst time of year. I stress eat, so I'm just like, "Ah, rah, rah, rah."
Before Pride.
Yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
wear billowing blouses. I'm good.
All I see on my newsfeed is people posting pictures of like Tic Tacs and like 18 days to go, better get ready.
I will post things of what I eat. It's like pizzas and burgers and like pasta.
People hate you.
Yeah.
I don't care what I eat. I don't. I'm gonna work out and I'm just gonna eat regularly. I'm not gonna eat Tic Tacs.
That's true. And you know what? At the end of the day, if you don't have it by now, you're not getting it in a week.
Sorry, Adam. And on that note, that's all we have for today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
I
I just cut to him. That was way better than mine. That was way more
can't.
dramatic.
Sorry, Adam. Shade, hair toss.
With no hair, that was a great ending.